I got to see It's a Wonderful Knife a few weeks early. Let's dive into Tyler Macintyre's newest film. After saving her town from a psychotic killer, Winnie Carruthers' life is less than wonderful. When she wishes she'd never been born, she finds herself in a nightmare parallel universe where, without her, things could be much, much worse. Let's get right into it. Starting with the directing, we have Tyler Macintyre, who you may know from the Gawkers segment of VHS 99, directing It's a Wonderful Knife. To start with the very basics, Tyler Macintyre as a whole delivered a fun and engaging time at the movies with mostly successful execution. I believe he told the story he set out to tell. I just personally wish it had a bit more creativity with its kills. But from a directing standpoint and from the overall direction of the plot, I thought Macintyre did a really good job. Cast and characters. Here's where things get a little bit mixed for me. I actually think everyone here is cast well, but the dialogue is where things can fall very, very flat. For instance, I wanted to really dive in and like our lead character. I just didn't feel grounded enough to really care what happens to her. I know that sounds like a big negative, but for a lower budget horror flick, I was okay with it because I was half expecting them to die, which I would argue might have made the movie a bit better and could have set up for a sequel. Justin Long is easily the standout with those nasty ass teeth. He's fantastic. He just didn't get enough screen time overall. Moving on to the story, it is very, very, very predictable, but that doesn't take away from the fun of the overall film. If you are interested in this film, I do just advise you to be very prepared for the fact that you will probably be able to guess a lot of the twists and turns that this movie takes. The story is presented as a mixture of It's a Wonderful Life, Scream, Happy Death Day, and even Back to the Future. Moving on to the visuals, overall you definitely can tell this is a low-budget film with some rough visuals in the first 10 minutes specifically. I got used to some of those wonky visuals. Any complaints about the visuals would be the lighting and some oddly placed VFX. Of course, talking about visuals, we have to mention our villain, the Angel Killer, who is absolutely awesome. This is one of the most gorgeous killer designs I've seen in years. Like, seriously, this is an awesome design. It feels new and original while being so extremely simple. How have we not gotten a Christmas angel killer before? Maybe we have, and it just didn't turn out as well, but I really enjoyed the design of this killer. And it feels so good to get this refreshing costume because time and time again we get killers in a black hoodie with some basic mask, but here everything about the costume makes sense within the world and just it feels badass. There's one shot in particular that is the money shot of the angel, and they've actually used it in the trailers, so I will put it here now, but it is just so glorious. When you see this happen in theaters or at least just on screen, whether you watch this at home or in theaters, this moment was the one moment where I was like, that was awesome. This is the standout moment in the film, which kind of sucks to say that, but it's satisfying as hell. And this is one of those moments where practical effects will always look better than VFX. The set design was fun, and overall the kills looked good, even if they weren't the most creative. And lastly, for the visuals, the title card was super crispy and fun. Honestly, I can't tell you much about the score, which is kind of a bummer. Horror and Christmas films are known to have scores that really bring life to them, unlike other genres. And when you get a crossover between the two, you can only hope that the score would be fun and jolly as well as tense and scary. But I can't really recall what I heard here. That's not to say the score is bad, I just wish we got some more hardcore Christmas tunes as well as some tense sequences with some tense music following along. It could have just been a metal cover of a pre-existing Christmas song for all I care. It just needed to be a little bit more lively of a score in my opinion. Moving on to the final thoughts, overall It's a Wonderful Knife was a very fun time. I wish we got some more creative kills and a bit more use of the holiday setting, more Christmas, more elves, more reindeer, more everything, wrapping presents, everything. That's why I actually kind of am excited for Terrifier 3. I do really love the costume design of the Angel Killer. I don't think I will purchase the film, but I wouldn't be opposed to watching it again. I really enjoyed Tyler Macintyre's segment in VHS 99, and after seeing this, I'll be keeping an eye on his next projects. If you have Shudder, definitely check it out, and let me know down in the comments below your favorite kill in a holiday film. Thanks everybody for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.